Hello, collective. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to give y'all messages this week. I hope you guys are having a good week, collective. Also, collective, this is a genuine reading. It might relate to you. It might not. You know what side of stories y'all fit on and everything else. So let's start. Spirit protect me and the collective as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let the collective get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen. Hello. Alright, collective. Let's see what's coming in. We have her status quote. So something might not have changed her with this status quote. It has something to do with cycles, her. So something haven't changed yet. And it has something to do with status quo. Okay. We also have her options. So it has something to do with options, her. And adjustments and possibilities, her, haven't changed. And it has something to do with these options haven't changed here. Okay. They still in the same thing. And it has something to do with that, her collective. What's coming in for my collective, sir? We have for a Calliope. So it has something to do with some type of wealth can be coming in here with Calliope, her. It has something to do with the woman holding the heart. I call this my Queen of Cups card. So it has something to do with a Queen of Cups. Some type of abundance could be coming in for you guys. And it has something to do with that, her. Some of you guys could be going, it got something to do with a great achievement, and it has something to do with events in the conscious. And it has something to do with personal power and great events. Okay? That's what it has something to do with, her collective. Alright. So I call that my Queen of Cups. So we have Calliope, her. Okay? Abundance is coming in her. That's a wonderful thing. Hold on. Okay, collective. So we have Calliope, her. We have the Five of Cups, her. So we have sadness, her. So someone her can be in some type of sadness with the Five of Cups, her. Okay. And we also have her, the Hermit, Virgo energy. It has something to do with the angel of reflection. So at this time, someone here could be going through the angel of reflection or doing some type of reflection work with the hermit. Okay? Give me one on this Calliope. We have here the Eight of Wands journey. So it has something to do with the Eight of Wands in journey here. It has something to do with the Eight of Wands in journey, and it has something to do with the lovers here. Okay? So something could be coming in for you lovers or with the Eight of Wands. It has something to do with the King of Cups here, and it has something to do with the angels of chariot. So it has something to do with the angels of guidance here and also committed. So it has something to do with the King of Cups here, and it has something to do with the angels of guidance, and it has something to do with that here, the chariot Cancer energy. Okay? And it has something to do with that. So something could be coming in to you lovers, her. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with choices, her. And it has something to do with rejuvenating her with the Six of Wands, her. Someone could be having choices or options, her. And it has something to do with that, her. Okay? Somebody here might need to have control with these options with the Four of Pentacles, her. And it has something to do with that, her. Okay? And it has something to do with that. Alright? Now we have the Eight of Wands here. It has something to do with journeys. So we have the Eight of Wands here. So we could be going, someone here is going on a journey with their Calliope. It has something to do with abundance here. It has something to do with that as well, her collective, okay? Y'all can be going on a journey of abundance or someone here is. So let's see. We have her perspectives. So this has something to do with perspectives. Your viewpoint about money is changing in positiveness. So somebody perspectives, a collective, got something to do with y'all can be, changing y'all viewpoint about money here. Okay. We also have her North Star, and it has something to do with your facing the. It says you're facing the future with as you follow your dreams. So a lot of you guys could be following y'all dreams and looking at money in a different perspective. Okay. What's coming in for my collective here? Why is Colopia here? We have her bothered, and we also have her thinking smarter. So it has something to do with clever, working smart, and setting the work done. So it's like someone could be working smart here, and it has something to do with somebody who can be bothered on someone here working smart here, and it has something to do with that her collective. It has something to do with balance, okay, and it's connected to balancer, okay, and it has something to do with that as well, her. But it has something to do with someone could be working clever and somebody here is bothered about it, okay, and it has something to do with that. Someone could be bothered about something here because something failed, okay. So someone could be bothered about somebody Colopia or about they abundance her, okay, and it has something to do with that her. It says don't fear failure but afraid of regret, okay, and it has something to do with that her. So we have her love is love, so it has something to do with that. Love is love. Someone could be bisexual or something like that, or it could be a lesbian as well her, but it has something to do with love is love, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody who could be reconciling her, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with putting in the work and better fit. It says and better communication, getting back together her, and giving it a try. So for some of you bisexual and also the LGBT community, I don't judge others for what they are, because I'm gonna tell you I'm bisexual myself, so I'm going to help bisexual people, transgressions and all that as well. Messages can be for you guys as well on my channel. I don't discriminate about someone being bisexual, gay, or any of those things. I am here for all spiritual beings, and it has something to do with that her collective. So it has something to do with some of you bisexual, transgression in the LGBT community can be reconciling with y'all partners at this time, and this message is for you guys, okay, and it has something to do with that as well. Give me one on the 8 of Wands. We have her right place, right time, alignments, divine timing, and meant to be. So it has something to do with something could be the right time. It's like someone here might thought something was the right time, but somebody here could be bothered on it. Okay. Someone here is bothered or something like that here because something could be the right time here. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody could be bothered about your partnership, or somebody could be bothered about somebody's partnership here. And it has something to do with that here. Okay. It has something to do with alignments in the future, and it has something to do with alignments in the future can be the right time, and it has something to do with alignments, divine, and meant to be. And this is in alignments in the future, and it has something to do with that. But Spirit wants y'all to understand y'all alignments in the future can be the right time, but it has something to do with drama, and it has something to do with someone who can be popping up. So it has something to do with people that y'all popping up with. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. Sorry, I write everything down. You know, I write notes down. So it has something to do with someone could be popping up on y'all with these unexpected pop-ups, and it has something to do with unexpected pop-ups collective. Somebody could be popping up on y'all, and it could be drama, you know, scandaling, disbeliefs, and hidden things that reveal. So with people popping up on y'all, that could be hiding something her spirit is trying to tell y'all, and it has something to do with these unexpected visitors and unexpected pop-ups her, and it has something to do with that her. But in the near future her, something could be the right time in the right place with divine timing and meant to be. But it has something to do with some people can be hiding something her. So it's like y'all got to slow it down. It takes time to get to know a person, and that's when you will find out what they truly are, collective, and it has something to do with that. It's going to take time for y'all to get to know someone when y'all start relationships with people, and let time show you. Don't rush into anything with someone, because that can be a failure, and it has something to do with that. If they cannot wait on time, y'all don't need to be, like I told you, with them, and it got something to do with the right place at the right time. Okay. Okay, so that's what it has something to do with her collective. Okay. So at this time, her someone could be, you know, unbothered about somebody abundance, or because it has something to do with the Eight of Wands. Or some people could be meeting people and meeting up with people, and it could be the right time in the right place. And somebody who could be bothered about somebody abundance. So be aware what y'all dealing with her collective, and it has something to do with that as well. We have her influences her and blockages. So someone here is in the middle, and someone could be in y'all relationship, or somebody could be in somebody's relationship with this influence. Okay. We also have her prissy. So someone could be showing people how they looking, and, you know, making themselves look good to others and things like that. Her with this prissy, and it has something to do with that. Her collective. Why it's unbothered her? We have her independence, as well as intelligence, fearless, and also strong, as well as magnetic. So it has something to do with someone could be independent her, and they can love unconditionally her, and it has something to do with that her. I'm talking about single mothers her as well her, and I'm talking about independence. Single mothers could be independent, but they can love unconditionally her. It has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with somebody who could be putting up oppressions or something like that to y'all, and it got something to do with that her. Like, for some of you single mothers, be aware of the people that y'all come across, because they can use their parents against y'all as well by putting up oppressions to y'all, and it has something to do with that collective. It has something to do with someone who is in another world her, and it has something to do with that, and it got something to do with Capricorn energy here, and it has something to do with that in another world, Capricorn energy. Okay. So it has something to do with be aware, because someone here could be using their parents to you single mothers that's independent her. Like, you single mothers could be independent, but y'all can love unconditionally her, and it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with they'll use their parents for an impression to y'all. The ones that you, person that you meeting up, they'll use their parents for an impression, and it has something to do with that her collective. Okay, let's really want y'all to be aware of that. Somebody here is bothered with y'all independence or someone can be bothered with y'all independence or collective, okay? So her is bothered with someone abundancer, and it has something to do with her. What else coming in? We have her union. So it has something to do with union here, okay? Spirit wants y'all to be aware of the people that y'all have be with and having unions with. Y'all need to be independent. And being in a union with somebody, you still supposed to have your independence. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with people getting relationships with people, and then they always giving their time to that person. It has something to do with y'all don't need to be doing that. Y'all need to give y'all partners space, as well as they need to give you space. And it has something to do with that, her collective. It has something to do with it. When you give your partner space, as well as you give yourself space, it helps y'all relationship to be better, because you independent and that person is independent. But if you're clingy on that person and y'all with each other 24/7, your relationship is going to fail, because you're not healing yourself. You're not looking at your own values. You're living your life for someone else. And it has something to do with that. So we want y'all to be independent, not reliable on your commitment and your unions. And it has something to do with that, her collective. Someone here is heartbroken her, and it got something to do with a Taurus her. It could be heartbroken her, or somebody could be heartbroken over a Taurus her. Okay? And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with somebody who could be insecure her, and it has something to do with that her. And somebody here is insecure, and somebody here is emotional manipulator her, whoever this is. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is a thief. They like to rob people and stuff like that, and it has something to do with that her. This is connected to a Gemini, or somebody could be trying to steal from a Gemini. It has something to do with that her. Okay, somebody could be trying to steal from a Gemini, and it has something to do with that as well. But it has something to do with a Libra here, and this Libra here is in peace and harmony and calm, this Libra. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with somebody here is a player, and it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody who could be coming to somebody here acting like they friend, but they a player here. And the reason why, because they want somebody victory here, and they want somebody success. Okay, so be aware what y'all dealing with her. Libra or Gemini, as well. Okay, and Taurus, somebody can be heartbroken because of y'all, but somebody here is a thief. So be aware what y'all dealing with her. Okay. Somebody could be hating on y'all union. Hold on. So that's what it has something to do with her. Okay, collective. Let's see what messages is coming in for you. We have divine feminines. This situation is involving divine feminines, intelligence, acceptance, and also heart and center. So this is connected to divine feminines as well. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the super moon. And it has something to do with the super moon or believing, as well as astrology and the trinities of zodiac signs. And it has something to do with that her. Okay, with the super moon. Intimacy, and it has something to do with some type of intimacy here. It has something to do with license plates. So this is connected to some type of license plates as well here, offering from the universe and some insight upon us, but are seeing the same numbers over and over. So for some of you divine feminines, y'all could be seeing a number over and over and over, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with, I just want to have sex and leave you. So for some of you divine feminines, they only want to have sex and leave you, and it has something to do with that here. Hold on. What else is coming in, Spirit? We have here energies speak values. So it has something to do with somebody energies could be speaking values to you guys. Somebody here just want to have sex with y'all, divine feminine, be aware what y'all dealing with her. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the wicked crest moon, set intentions, setting goals, and planning with the wicked crest moon. Okay, and it has something to do with that as well. Open for love. So some of you divine feminines could be open for love her, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with 2121. Angel number 2121 is encouraging you to learn how to trust your own inner knowing and heading. This message, do the work to know yourself better, as well as sorry, your throat chakra. Honoring and knowing the good and the bad into yourself, identifying your path in life, and knowing what you truly value and practical in goals. So it has something to do with that here. With if you see any angel 2121, it has something to do with 444. Signs that you're on the right path. Follow your intuitiveness and keep going. The universe is saying to you today, don't look back. Be in the present, in the moment. Let your soul lead you the way, not your fears in life. Okay? And it's got something to do with divine feminines. If you could be saying 444 and then, or 2121 angel number. Keep it real to yourself. So it has something to do with someone who needs to keep it real to themselves. Okay? It has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with follow your gut feeling. So somebody here going to have to follow their gut feeling her. Okay? And it has something to do with that her collective. Okay? So let's see. We have her messages from guidance. So this is a message from guidance her. And it has something to do with regret. Someone here's going to be in regret her. Okay? What's coming in? For some of you divine feminines her, somebody here is bothered with y'all colloquia. They bother with y'all abundance her. And it has something to do with that her. So be aware what y'all dealing with her. Okay? And it has something to do with that her. For some of you divine feminists, and for some of you divine feminists, y'all could be having a new relationship that could be coming in pretty soon, and it has something to do with that her as well. Okay. Mirroring and effectiveness. So somebody here is trying to mirror y'all, whoever this is. Yeah, it has something to do with that her, and they're trying to mirror y'all abundance. Somebody here is trying to mirror y'all abundance her, and it has something to do with that her. That's why they're mirroring y'all, and y'all don't even know it. Divine feminines, they mirroring y'all, whoever this is. What else coming in? We have her children, so that has something to do with children her too. Okay, and it has something to do with burning of tears as well as feeling messages. So it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with free messenger, and somebody here gonna be crying because it has something to do with soon. Somebody here for to be crying, somebody here for to be sad. Whoever this is. Somebody here is mirroring y'all, and it has something to do with that. I don't think y'all know this, but they mirroring y'all. Whoever this is, divine feminines. We have her courtship, so somebody here could be having courtships, okay? And we also have her 12th houser. So it has something to do with hidden truths, secrets, dreams one has, hidden strengths, and also weaknesses, the unconscious, and the karma. Somebody here is in the unconscious. Somebody here is hiding something here. And it has something to do with that with this 12th house. And it has something to do with that with these courtships. 12th house and courtships. So, courtship, somebody here is hiding something. Give me one on mirror. We have her cold and hearted her. Somebody here is cold hearted her. This is what somebody here is being mirrored to. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with a toxic connection her. And it has something to do with the past is in the past. So a lot of you guys are not looking at y'all toxic connection her, divine feminines. And it has something to do with that her. For some of you same sexes her, it has something to do with a lot of you same sexes her. Y'all go learn a karmic lesson as well her. A master of the karmic lesson her. Some of you same sexes have master a karmic lesson her, and it has something to do with that her. For some of you same sexes, like I told you, my channel is not just for people that's straight. My channel is for bi, straight people, transgender. It don't matter. Why we got children? Why is children here? And what y'all don't understand is people that's bisexual, gay, as well as they could be a lesbian. They are divine feminines and divine maximums as well, and it has something to do with that. Her, we have her fairy tales don't exist, so it has something to do with fairy tales don't exist. Her, like somebody could be using somebody's kid. Okay, and it has something to do with that. They can be trying to use y'all kids for some of y'all divine feminines, and it has something to do with that as well. We have her, somebody here made a big mistake her, and it has something to do with somebody here is breaking up. Because somebody here made a big mistake. It has something to do with that. Somebody here could be having new love, and new love, somebody here is getting in trouble on social media her with new love. Because it has something to do with somebody here is stressed out her, and the powerful predator is real. It has something to do with these divine unions, sir, and it has something to do with these divine unions. Somebody here is in real regret about these about a divine union here, because they took these divine unions for granted. I gotta put that on there. So for some of you lesbians as well, somebody here took y'all for granted, and it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with that. Somebody took y'all for granted, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with, for some of you straight people here, somebody here could be trying to climb up the ladder towards y'all, but they took y'all for granted. Y'all helped them climb up the ladder, and they sat around here and took y'all for granted. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with toxic connections, sir, and it has something to do with somebody here ain't looking back. And it has something to do with same-sex unions, sir. Y'all learned a karmic lesson with for some of you same-sex unions. Y'all learned the karmic lesson here. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Y'all done with the mess, sir, man. So it has something to do where somebody here could be using y'all kids against y'all here, but y'all know fairy tales don't exist. They could be using your kids, but y'all know fairy tales don't exist. And for some of y'all, it's somebody here trying to mirror y'all here. And it has something to do with somebody here cold-hearted here. Because somebody here is hating on y'all a colloquia. They, like divine feminines, they hating on y'all. That's what it has something to do with her. Okay? What's coming in? We have for the Knight of Cups, water energy. And we have the Strength Cord, Leo energy. So these Knight of Cups could be coming in or something. Somebody want to come and get y'all a romantic offer. We have for the Emperor, Aries energy. And we have for Justice. So for a lot of you guys, y'all have blocked y'all emperor, and y'all emperor might want y'all to have some type of justice, but y'all blocked and y'all stood y'all ground her, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the King of Wands, fire energy. Okay. A lot of y'all have blocked y'all emperor. Y'all only got the time. Because it got something to do with y'all emperor sneaky with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, y'all emperor, they sneaky her. That's why y'all blocked them and stood y'all ground. It has something to do with the Seven of Cups, and it got something to do with stepping way into the light. So it has something to do with somebody here always trying to put y'all in illusion, so like they stepping into the light, but they not with the Seven of Cups. They acting like they stepping into the light, but they trying to put illusions up to y'all. That's why y'all blocked them. Because it has something to do with the Ace of Cups or water energy. That's coming in. We have her the Nine of Wands. A lot of you guys are standing y'all ground here with this Nine of Wands. Some of y'all even over somebody here being sneaky here. Y'all over it, man. And you know why y'all over it? Because it got something to do with the Two of Swords her, and it got something to do with the Two of Cups her. Somebody here is always indecisive her, and it has something to do with that here, with these relationships her. That's why somebody here is stuck. And it has something to do with that here. When they be dating, they indecisive her. When they going out, they indecisive her. That's why y'all don't mess with them. It has something to do with the Chariot Cancer energy here. Y'all are determined to keep it pushing, because it got something to do with the Queen of Cups, and it got something to do with the Nine of Cups. So for some of you Queen of Cups, y'all know the person that y'all dealing with only about self with this Nine of Cups here. And then it got something to do with this King of Pentacles. For some of you Queen of Cups, y'all gonna be dealing with a King of Pentacles here. You know that's only about self, and it has something to do with that here. Yeah, y'all don't want nothing to do with them, man. Y'all definitely don't. So it has something to do with y'all emperor. It's real sneaky here with this Seven of Swords, and you know y'all emperor is sneaky here with this Seven of Swords, and it has something to do with that divine feminist. It has something to do with y'all over it. Y'all over it with this Chariot. Y'all over it. You over it, and it has something to do with that here. Y'all over it, man. We have her the King of Cups, water energy, and we also have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Water Emperor. We have her the King of Cups, water energy. Yep. We also have her the Nine of Swords. So this King of Cups is in the Nine of Swords her. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with the sun. It could be a Leo her that's in the Nine of Swords as well her. And it has something to do with that. They got water in their chart. It has something to do with the sun her. So it has something to do with a Leo could be in their head. And it has something to do with an Aquarius could be in their head as well, with this Nine of Swords. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with this Aquarius her is stuck. And it has something to do with that her with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Give me one on the Seven of Swords. These are Empress. Yeah. It has something to do with the Four of Cups. Aquarius males or Empress, as well as Leo males or Empress as well, and it has something to do with that. The King of Cups or Empress, and it has something to do with that. It's a missing opportunity for somebody here for being sneaky here. That can't be sneaky no more. Because it got something to do with the Ace of Cups, and it got something to do with the Page of Wands. Somebody act like they good dudes or somebody here for buddy, and somebody know this. Give me one on the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. It has to do with the Three of Swords. Somebody here heartbroken. Yeah, they heartbroken here with this Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody here heartbroken. Somebody here is over it because it got something to do with the world. It got something to do with the Empress. This is y'all. Y'all over it. It has something to do with that here with the Hierophant towards energy. Yeah. Give me one on the Chariot, Cancer energy. It has something to do with the Three of Pentacles here. They would have come in and act like they would have worked with y'all, but y'all know it ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. And it has something to do with that here. That's why y'all walking away here. Y'all walking away from this past. Because y'all already know it ain't going to be nothing but the Five of Pentacles. They always want y'all to get it there. This past only want y'all to get it there. Yeah, that's why y'all walking away from it. Y'all know the tricks, man. Y'all know the tricks, man. Y'all already know what's up, man. Now, if y'all work with them, y'all know it ain't gonna be nothing but a heartbreaker. For some of y'all Empresses. Empresses. And it has something to do with that her. That's why y'all gotta follow y'all gut feeling her, because it got something to do with your empress sneaky her. And y'all know this. They sneaky. And it has something to do with that her. You don't want to deal with them. It has something to do with that her. That's why it's a missing opportunity for them acting like they the king of cups to y'all. Yeah, it's a missing opportunity here. Y'all don't want nothing to do with them, man. You don't want nothing to do with these. They thought they could play y'all or sit up in your face like you a donkey or something. Like, you know what's up, man. You already know what's up. We have her ascended, spiritual pathway and awakening, ascended. These are ascended spiritual, the people that's ascended her, that's on y'all spiritual pathway. And they have something to do with that here, and they have something to do with evidence. Y'all already got evidence on them. I got evidence on them, man. Y'all know what's up. Give me one on this. I told you, something gonna happen in the fall. They gonna come in the fall time. I told you, when I got it written down, they gonna come in the fall and try to play y'all. Be aware what y'all dealing with her when it get cold. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. The butterfly elevating to the next level. They gonna come to the fall acting like they changed her with this butterfly and want to act like they healed and act like they changed and everything else to y'all in the fall. And it has something to do with that her, but y'all need to understand, it ain't nothing but a girl fight her. Or a boy fight. And it has something to do with that. Y'all should know this. And it has something to do with that. They never change. And it has something to do with that. Yeah. It has something to do with records. Y'all go have records. I told you, this is records, man. Y'all go already know what they about. Because it got something to do with mending her. I told you, they gonna try to mend with y'all her. And then, because they got past due bills. And it has something to do with that. Then they want to try to put y'all in a full fantasy here. Y'all ain't got the time for it, man. Y'all ain't got the time. This is records. This is what y'all gonna find out in the fall. It has something to do with threatening. Somebody gonna be threatening her, and it got something to do with that her with this threatening and unbothered her, because y'all got records on them. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with fighting, trust issues, one-sided, and detaching her. Y'all gonna be fighting with this person. If y'all mess with this person in the fall time, because y'all emperor, because it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with this person only have one night stands and hookups and one night stands, her. This is the breaking news, and it has something to do with that, her. Yeah, y'all know what's up. Y'all ain't no fool here, man. I told you ain't gonna be nothing but a girl fight. Didn't I tell you that? Because somebody here gonna be threatened towards y'all. Now, it has something to do with that, her. This gonna happen in the fall. Yeah, it has something to do with that. Drinking. Somebody here drinking a lot, her. While you getting justice. They drinking a lot while you getting justice, her. With these love calls and these love messages, her, they gonna still be talking to this Cormac. They gonna still have a tie with this Cormac. This is what they gonna still have. And it has something to do with that, her. And it has something to do with, they can be acting like they getting justice with y'all, but it has something to do with, they gonna be drinking a lot and they gonna be talking to this person. And it has something to do with that, her. Tell me what's going on. So don't even mess with them, man. Ain't nothing but no good. Ain't no good, her. Y'all go get the records in the fall, her. Somebody gonna be threatened towards y'all, and they gonna be nothing but arguments and fights, her, in the fall time. If you let this person back in y'all house, your emperor is not the person for you, and it has something to do with that, her. Yup. Y'all gonna have fights, her. This is what's gonna happen to y'all. Like real talk. So I'm just giving you warning, man. Be aware what y'all dealing with. We have her a loss. I told you. Somebody here finna go through a loss. And we also have her denied. Y'all could be denying this person, and they going through a loss. We have her surprise. You see how they trying to talk to somebody on the phone here? Y'all, this is exactly what's going to happen. They're going to be trying to talk to somebody here on the phone. Look at what I'm telling you. They're going to be talking to somebody here on the phone here. Look what's going on here. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with tendencies. Told you. They're going to be hiding whoever they dealing with. Look, they in the corner here hiding whoever they dealing with her. with these tendencies. And it got something to do with that her. Got something to do with a breakthrough. See how they hiding their partner? While y'all fighting her? Be aware what y'all dealing with her. Because it got something to do with moving. Somebody here got to move. I told you, you going to make a move her. Because they talking to somebody else her. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with exit her. And it got something to do with surprise. Like it could be acting like they sick or something like that her. And it has something to do with that her. But somebody here need to observe. Yep. Like we act like they want to move in with y'all and stuff like that. In the fall, be aware what y'all dealing with her. Something gonna be shocking her. Gonna be shocking to this person. Got something to do with that with this move in. Because it got something to do with somebody here to be under pressure her with this transformation her. With this contract. They gonna be under pressure, whoever this is. Because it has something to do with that her. That's why this person need to exit. And it has something to do with that. Told you. This is what y'all go out. I have to be dealing with her, man. Let me have you. 7. Somebody here want to have somebody here. They talking to this person. I told you that. Look. They talking to this person on the phone. Let me have you. To another person on the phone. Yeah. It says gossip only hurt more. Love is the answer. Why they gossiping about you to another woman here. Or another man. Hey, and that's something to do with that here. It has something to do with do you ever care? Yeah. Because you ain't gonna care about them. They got to move. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with if I follow you, I can lose everything. Telling you what's going on here. Got something to do with I can't even look at you right now. I told somebody I ain't gonna even want to look at somebody right now. And I tell you that. Got something to do with that here. I'm sorry. There is someone else. I'm sorry. There is someone else. Yeah. That got something to do with that here. Nothing but a backstabber her. Ain't nothing but a backstabber her. What y'all dealing with her, man? We have her renewal. This connected to some type of renewal. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with peace. Think about y'all peace before y'all have any renewal. And it has something to do with that her. Because it got something to do with purify. I told you gonna be on chords. Didn't I tell you gonna be right on these chords here that's gonna be telling y'all with this creative. Somebody could be creative. And they telling y'all. And it got something to do with that here. Y'all gonna find out, man. With this purification here and creativeness here. You got something to do with creative. Or y'all can be creative her. And y'all can be an empath her. But y'all gonna have to have the strength. Hold on. Yeah, y'all gonna have to have the strength. Y'all be empaths, sir. Yeah, but y'all gonna have to have the strength, sir. And it has something to do with that here. Y'all got to draw strength, and it has something to do with that here. Purification, and it has something to do with that because it got something to do with trust. Y'all could have trust something here. And it has something to do with that. Y'all trust. That's why y'all got a purification. Because it has something to do with grace. And it has something to do with flow. Y'all can be in grace or acting like y'all in flow. But it has something to do with reflection. Y'all got to reflect. And it has something to do with that here. We also have her inspiring. So somebody here, y'all can be inspiring to this person. With this trust. Y'all can be inspiring with this person. But y'all chords are telling y'all. Divine feminines. They telling y'all what's up. And it has something to do with that here. But y'all ignoring y'all messages. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with present. And it has I told you this connects to y'all crown chakra. Didn't I tell you that? Y'all third eye. And it has something to do with that her with this manifestations. And it has something to do with that her. Hey, be aware what y'all dealing with her, man. Be aware what y'all dealing with. Like real talk. Cause that ain't what it cracked up to be, divine feminines. Like real talk. What's coming in? Next spring. Didn't I tell you that? Next spring. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with June. Something happened in June. And it has something to do with that her. And what's going to happen in June? It has something to do with amazing trauma, but terrible time. Someone's terrible time in June. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with next week look promising. What's gonna happen in the next spring, her? Yeah. It has something to do with that, her. It's in the past. Y'all need to let this person be. I told you, somebody messing with the past. I told you, divine feminines. Because it has something to do with it's time to take a break. And it has something to do with that, her. Wasting a waste of time. Something is a waste of time, her. And it has something to do with that, her. It could be 12 months from now. Y'all gotta let go of this person. Y'all gotta let this person heal. It's real facts, sir, man. What's coming in? We have heard the moon in Capricorn. Put aside your emotions and concerns and focus on achievements and also your financial stableness. So it has something to do with put aside your emotional concern. And it has something to do with focusing on achievements and increasing your financial security. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with warning moon. Let go of which is causing you your inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that no longer serve you. Yep, and it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with moon in Virgo. You welcome, missus. I gotta let something go here. Y'all know what's going on. I think that's it. Yep. Y'all take care. Bye.